7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. I hope all is well. Let's get right into this. Let's see what's going on with the Virgo Nation. Let's show me what you have for Virgos. So you're getting into a new relationship, or you may have met someone recently. As I shuffle, Virgo Nation, how much I want to call you Leo. Virgo Nation, keep in the back of your mind that this is general. So this means only, a percentage of this reading may resonate with you. If this is your story, you may recognize it. Some of you, this hasn't had a chance to play out, and you may not recognize that this is even your story. Seven of Swords is the first card that wanted to peek out, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, there could be someone that might be feeling that you have been deceptive about something. And this honestly feels like this might have something to do with a love scenario. Someone could really be in their ego. I did say in the beginning that maybe you got into a new relationship. Some of you are becoming fathers, or this is a co-parenting situation. Okay, I think the truth is coming out, because you got the Three of Swords right here. Yeah, I think something is being covered up. Let's see. Here's the Sagittarius. Okay. I think someone wants freedom. So you got a love situation here. But I see that someone's not being deceptive about maybe what they really want. Because it looks like somebody is like acting like a free agent, even though they're supposed to be in a relationship with somebody. Let's see, Virgo Nation. So, let's clarify a few things here. Okay, something has created an argument. It's created some type of static or friction between you and someone. Okay, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in this reading, Virgo. Let's see what note you guys left off on last week. Okay. There may have been a desire to maybe do things your way. Maybe having to do with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe you did meet someone new. And there's also someone in the background. It looks like maybe you didn't end a situation. You didn't tie up loose ends with someone else. Then you're meeting somebody new. See, this could be a co-parenting situation. Somebody may feel like you lacked some type of follow-through with maybe ending something, or being very clear about where you stand with someone in particular. Somebody's recognizing a red flag. And somebody is calling somebody on their BS. I think this is what's creating tension and arguments with you and someone. So Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher, this week, someone may feel like they can't have a rational conversation with you, a mature conversation. You might feel like you're growing apart, or you have little in common with maybe someone that you're in a situation with, but you have a side situation. And maybe you feel like you need some space from your current situation, because you might feel like that's deteriorating. One of you might be feeling like you're putting yourself through torture trying to make this work. I see that somebody is maybe talking to some other people online, befriending men or women online, and someone is starting to feel like the relationship between the two of you is not being respected, and that maybe you're overlooking them for miscellaneous women. You might, and I don't know, somebody might feel like the women or men that are being chosen in this situation don't have the same class, the same value. And somebody is coming to recognize that maybe you're venting to other people, even maybe your side piece, about this situation. Rather than coming to you and having a conversation with you about how they're really feeling or what's really going on, they're talking to their side piece, and their side piece might be joining in talking mess about you or them too. Some of you, this is an issue that you're having with a family member, maybe a brother, cousin. So, period, point blank, I think that this week you may be setting boundaries and someone is deciding to make themselves available to someone who will fully commit, and they're putting a wall up because they're recognizing that someone is avoiding a conversation with them. And I don't know, I think that some of you are coming to realize that you don't have issues like trust issues. You have issues being played. Someone here is a womanizer. And I think that somebody could be very heavy with the insults and the put downs. Yeah. What I do feel is coming up this week, somebody might be giving you a fake apology to shut you up. Because it doesn't look like someone's apology is sincere anyway. Okay. But it does feel like someone's going to procrastinate on that apology. Yeah. They've seen the red flags with this situation. Playfulness. See, somebody's definitely playing the field. They're playing around behind somebody's back. Wow. As soon as I part the deck again, pay attention to the red flags. You got to hear not once but twice. Someone has paid attention to the red flags. Reconciliation. So that's what I was saying. Somebody is coming back with this fake apology. You might be waiting for that apology for a minute as they get to know this other person, other situation. So they've got somebody else on the side, but they're not faithful to this person either. Not to say that they're in a relationship with this other person. They're just kind of painting a facade that they're in a situation. They're not being completely honest with this other person either. They're doing this as a rebound situation. They're trying to release you out of their energy, but doing so the wrong way. So let's see. Where does this go? Yep. Somebody wants their freedom. Freedom to come and go. Freedom to roam around as they choose. See, somebody does not want to get involved too deeply in an emotional situation. But they're not going to be honest about it, is the thing. And I think that it's going to dawn on you while you're laying in bed, while you're putting the puzzle pieces together. Things are going to begin to make sense, and your spirit guides are going to begin to download this information to you about what's really going on. And I promise you, if this is not a Sagittarius or somebody didn't have Sag in their chart, I would be very surprised. You have Aquarius and you have Aries here as well as Scorpio. Yeah, whatever this situation is creating a lot of turmoil. A lot of heat and friction between you and this person. Somebody's going to try to bury themselves in their work. This could be you, Virgo. This could be cross-watcher. Distracting yourself with your work to try to forget about the situation. I think that somebody's body language says a lot. Someone's body language is saying that they know about what's really going on. But the crazy thing is, I don't know that if you love this person or they love someone else. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is this a facade? We both know that I'm not the one for you. Okay, I think somebody does feel that way. They're not the one for you, but they love you at the same time. But they're not available. They're making a choice not to be available. They're making a choice to be a free agent in this situation. They want freedom to do what they want to do. But I think that whatever the situation is, even though you guys are apart, they can't help but to feel what they feel. And I think that there's a lot of regret about the way that things went down. Now, this could have something to do between you and your father, or as I stated before, you and your family member. For some of you, this might have something to do with parent-to-child situation. I think that this week, Virgo Nation, your child might really be needing your attention. And so this could be where you could be reconciling with a child of yours, or trying to figure out where you stand in a situation where there's been a lot of severe heartbreak. Because for some of you, this might feel that there's a child here that might feel like you have abandoned them for their for your lifestyle. All right, this week, Virgo Nation, I think you're working, it looks like you're striving towards some type of a goal here. I think you're trying to get some type of career safety. I think you're trying to feel secure at work. I'm trying to see what's going on because it looks like you have some type of goals here. I think for a minute, Virgo Nation, maybe you have wanted to leave a particular job or maybe a line of work that you do, and maybe in pursuit of something else. But I think you're delaying that. You're putting that aside for whatever reason. I think it's because of responsibilities. Okay, but I see that you're burying yourself in your work to forget about someone. But I'm trying to see what this is about, like what's going on at work, like specifically. Yeah. I think you're going to be stubborn. I think that there's someone that you're not speaking to, maybe at your job. I feel like somebody might set you off. I think you're distracted, really. Maybe by some women. Okay, so this is whoever this is, okay? I think you're distracted by maybe some women in your life, or you have like women at your job, men at your job that you're distracted by. Oh, you got somebody watching you. Taking breaks when you're not supposed to, leaving when you're not supposed to, because somebody's watching and somebody's gonna snitch. I think you're following a new pathway when it comes to work. Honestly, I think that either, I'm trying to see, is this somebody walking off the job? Because it looks like you're having issues with somebody at the job. You're kind of burnt out. There might be some red flags having to do with work. Yeah, it looks like you're really going through something mentally and emotionally. This is what's really distracting you at work. You maybe have some unexpected setbacks with your finances this week. I think you have some positives getting ready to happen for you also. Yeah. I think this week you're going to be isolating yourself from certain people at your job. And I think you're coming to realize that maybe, you know, something may not be working out with where you are right now. And you might feel led to maybe go in a different direction when it comes to your work. Because it looks like even though you're looking for some type of safety or security with your job, this week it feels like your job could be on shaky ground. I don't know. It looks like you might be deciding to, I think you've been patient with your job and where you are. But I think you're coming to realize that there is a need for some type of career transition. So I think that there's some type of achievement or some type of goal that you were going toward this week. But I don't know. I'm kind of seeing where this is going. I think that something might be about to shift with your job. Yeah, you're really going through it. I think there's somebody causing you a lot of mental anguish at your job. Okay, there could definitely be someone lying. There could be some type of deception having to do with your work situation. I'm really trying to see what's going on. I think you're leaving, to be honest. Or at least this might be something that might be crossing your mind. Yeah, you do have somebody doing some type of spell work on you. Or this is you doing spell work on someone. Specifically, love work. This is you doing some type of love work on somebody or vice versa. Okay, somebody's doing some type of spell work. And it might not just be limited to spell work. It looks like this might be some type of financial issue. That someone is trying to cause some type of financial setback with you. You might have conflict with people on your job this week. Somebody's going to try you. They're going to try to trigger you. Somebody does not want to see you get some type of accolade or some type of achievement. So they're going to stop you. 7 of Swords. This could be somebody, like I said, lying about you. I did say somebody's watching you, reporting you, this type of thing. I think the thought is going to cross your mind that maybe it's time to look for something else. Especially if you let your temper flare and get out of, you start acting out of character. I see some type of like job loss. So I don't know if this is something that has happened yet, or this is something that you could be thinking about, like leaving there, leaving where you are. Yeah, because it looks like either this is you not playing by the rules, or there's people at your job that are not cheating the system in some type of way. I think you're holding on to this. It's like your guides are saying, Virgo, it may be time to let go of something. There is some type of, again, need for a transition. You're burnt out, yet you're holding on to an unstable situation. It looks like maybe you're worried about being hasty, or you could definitely in the moment, because your temper is flaring, you could make a hasty decision to leave there without really having something else lined up. For some of you, this is some type of unexpected job loss here. As I see an end of a chapter. Yeah, it looks like something may happen. Some type of financial instability happens that's out of your control. You might have some type of unexpected financial setback. I'll put it that way. For some of you, this is in the form of you quitting a job, or this is in the form of someone really trying to get you fired. So this week, yep, Psyche, Chief of Wickedness. There's somebody that's really trying to get in your head. Okay, trying to play mind games with you. See, I see that I feel like you're completely aware of who this individual is, who to look out for, and who the trouble starter is. Yeah, I think that this week you're exhausted, you're sleepy, and maybe you're worried about your job. I think that's what the case is. Maybe you're not listening to your intuition, you're not getting the sleep that you need. It's starting to affect your job performance. And maybe you're feeling sick. Maybe you're sick, or somebody around you could be going through some type of illness. I think you might be having some stomach aches, some headaches here. Yeah, I think you're tired. I think you got people around you that are jealous of you, or vice versa. You might be jealous of someone in particular. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles towards Virgo or Capricorn. Yeah. I think this week you're worried. You might be thinking about leaving. Or this is you quitting on the spot and then worried whether or not you made the right decision. Yeah, you might be questioning whether or not you made the right choice. To say something, to act in haste, or to quit your job without some type of backup plan or strategy. And that's kind of unexpected for Virgo, because it looks like you guys plan everything out, but it looks like you're going into the unknown right now. But I think that as you do that, what has you worried is these responsibilities, these financial obligations that you have. So I think you could be this week getting advice from a friend about how to play this. But I think that it actually works to your advantage, Virgo, because it looks like there's a new opportunity that comes through. And you might be receiving a gift of money anyway this week. Somebody might be gifting you something. If it's not money, I think you're going to be receiving some type of a gift. Yeah, but I think you might be in need of some type of guidance, or this could even be some type of financial assistance. I think it comes in to give you some, that might be that gift here that we're talking about. Somebody may come and help you with something this week. I think you're going to feel a bit emotional. You might be feeling a bit dissatisfied with your situation. You definitely have some opposition coming your way at work. Either way, like I said, this turns out to be a win for you, because it looks like even though Virgo Nation, I think that there's going to be some opportunities that come to you, or you're going to get some type of brand new idea about what to do next. I think for the meantime, you're going to be keeping to yourself until you put some type of game plan together. But be careful this week, Virgo Nation, that you're not thinking with your emotions, that you're not quitting or going off on somebody because you're feeling emotionally charged at the moment. Because it looks like you might be looking back on this situation and wishing that you had been very strategic about your thinking, rather than, you know, kind of like being emotional about it. Some money could be coming to you regarding some type of past work. But for a minute, I think things might feel a bit unclear. Money might feel a bit tight. And you might be feeling a bit unclear about some choices that you're making about your job. I think that your basic needs are going to be met. But I think that there might be some other area of expertise that you might be thinking about. And you might be acquiring some type of knowledge with this. This could be maybe word of mouth. You could be talking to someone, getting some type of knowledge about a position. Somebody could be telling you about another job opportunity elsewhere. This could be you getting some type of, going to some type of class or seminar. It looks like a better opportunity comes in for you as you complete a cycle. The only thing here is, I think that with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse and this Karma card in reverse, there may have been a past lesson. Okay, let me show it to you in the upright. You got Karma and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I mean, in the reverse. Okay, there may have been a past lesson that has gone unlearned. So there could be something here that maybe from the past that you might be repeating. You've been in a certain situation with someone, or a situation at work. Be careful, like I said. Somebody's going to try you this week is the point. Be careful, because it looks like you learned something in the past, and now moving forward you're going to be tested. With a new opportunity, I think you're going to be accelerating very quickly, but you've got some type of challenge that you're going to be up against potentially with your job. And so I think that this week you might have some backstabbers, or this is you stabbing somebody in the back. And I'm seeing that somebody has done this before multiple times, and it looks like something backfires on somebody here. So quick decisions and thinking on your feet are going to be needed. So I guess I was trying to figure out, I said all that to say this about what might be going down with your money this week. It looks like you might want to be very strategic about how you spend. What to spend on certain things, and you know what I mean? Because it looks like there might be a period of time where you might be maybe without, or you're not receiving as much as you had thought. You're between jobs. So yeah, you might want to be very strategic about your money moves. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Virgo Nation this week? I think something is going to require you to take some risk here. This could be risk with approaching someone. This could be risk taking in the area of your career. Or this is some type of risk taking when it comes to your health. I honestly feel like this has something to do with sexual health, because it looks like somebody likes to have a lot of fun and maybe have a lot of different people that they're entertaining at the same time. Be careful that you're not compromising your sexual health in some type of way. This could indeed be the health of somebody around you that could be compromised in some type of way, because I can't help but to notice that Virgo Nation, you or somebody around you could be getting some type of health news. So I'm seeing some type of like chronic health issue. Let's see what this is about. I saw the word spouse, so I don't know if this is like your current spouse, your ex-spouse. Oh, so you might be having a baby with a karmic and And there might be, somebody might have had a side baby here. That could be what this legal situation is tied to. Some type of financial responsibility to a kid. Let's see, what's going on with health this week? Okay, so I'm seeing issues with kidneys here. Kidney, liver connection. And then I'm seeing this card that says detox. I think that your body might really be calling for you to slow down a bit with what you're putting into it. I don't know if it's that you feel like you don't have the money, the financial means to eat right, Virgo. Spirit, show me Virgo's health. Might have some muscle soreness. Yes, I think it's I don't know, are you not drinking enough water? So it looks like you're having issues with digestion, your bowel movements. Issues here with kidney and bladder. This is what I mean, detox. It must be what you're putting in your body. It's not. I think that you have a lot of buildup of toxins in your body. So this could be why your guides are saying detox. It's necessary to pull back from whatever it is that you're putting in your body that is causing some type of blockage. I'm sensing, I even see like somebody could be diabetic. You or someone around you. Because I'm seeing some depression. I was saying, a lack of sleep is really starting to catch up with you. And it could really be because of these toxins in your body. So that's what I mean, liver, kidneys. They may be in need to like flush this stuff out of your system. And you could really be maybe talking to a nutritionist. Some of you there could be some type of weight gain here. This could be like comfort food. Like I said, maybe you don't feel like, it might be because of a financial situation that you feel like you don't eat healthy or as healthy as you could. I'm seeing even some back pain. That could be what's keeping you from getting to sleep. Some of you, I think that it's because maybe you work a lot or there's just a need to maybe get out into some fresh air. That might be starting to really affect your mental health. The fact that you're not getting enough vitamin D. You're vitamin deficient. Some of you, like I did say, there could be some type of cancer diagnosis or some type of health challenge here. Some of you could be thinking about getting to maybe choosing some alternative medicine. Some type of alternative treatment, maybe getting a second opinion about something here. It may be necessary for some of you to really change physicians. I also sense some type of dental issue for Virgo. Toothaches. I did talk about stomach issues. You might be nervous that there's something going on with your health. Or this is someone around you. You're feeling sad because of someone around you that's not well. I see like somebody could have a fever, a sore throat. You might be feeling like you're coming down with something. Or these are people around you that are ill. Yeah, but I see some of you are worried about a health issue. And it's like the quickest way to get, like to alleviate your worry and stress about that is to get to the doctor. But I also feel like it's because of your stress level. It may be necessary to leave a stressful situation behind, and that could be what this detox is about. It could be a work environment that's really stressful and starting to affect your health. It's starting to trickle down in some type of way. So I think that you're detoxing, you're moving back, you're taking a step back from someone, a situation, an environment, or you're doing something about your health because it looks like you're burnt out, you're emotionally spent, and at what cost? It's like your guides are saying you may need to just budget your money better in order to get through this period of time. Because it does look like your finances will improve, but it feels like there's some type of change that needs to be done in this situation. Yeah, your guides are talking to you about, changing your bowel habits here. I think you're going to get some type of resolution to a health issue. Some of you may need to get a colonoscopy, but I'm seeing a lot of irritation in the stomach lining, and it feels like it's because of a lot of anger that maybe you're storing in your body. And it doesn't have anywhere to freely go. So it just ends up just stuck as toxins in your toxic waste, okay? So, I don't know, just food for thought. It could be what you're eating. So with your finances, there could be an unexpected bill that comes in. You might need to get an extension, and you might need to take out a loan this week. If you have any type of court issues, I don't know, you might be, someone around you could be taking you to court. You could have legal issues. Someone could be getting out of jail. Somebody could be getting out on bond. You're bailing somebody out. This week you might be hyper-focused on other people's achievements, Virgo Nation, and that could cause you to go into jealousy. Or this could be someone around you feeling that way. Okay, let me backtrack, because it looks like in other places in your life you're very generous with your giving, and in other places you're holding back. And I think you're going to be weighing the pros and cons of that. Is that a fair situation? How do you end the week financially, Virgo Nation? This week, you're ending a chapter with someone, walking away from ending one relationship, but secretly starting another with the Seven of Swords and this Two of Cups. Doing so behind somebody's back. Okay, because obviously somebody's back is turned. You're seeing somebody behind their back. Somebody's going to find out the truth. And it's likely this Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You might be going to see a child, or you might be going to see your father, your mother, a family member. You might be a bit disappointed, maybe looking back on a situation and realizing, you know what, I should have made a better choice. Maybe realizing that an offer was empty. Well, that's what I mean. This is how you begin the week. You begin the week as the King of Pentacles. You end the week as the Four of Pentacles. This is something that you can possibly change or turn around, like I said, by keeping your cool, keeping your composure. Some of this, because you had a lot of majors that's in this reading, is out of your hands. Some of this is due to spell work that someone is trying to block your finances. So you got Five of Swords here. That's what I mean. Be careful of your words. Be careful of your temper. Or this is, like I said, a result of leaving a job before securing something else. I think you're missing somebody, or man, I don't think that you have any type of mental, something is really like getting to you mentally. I promise you, somebody's doing some type of spell work on you to get you stuck. Somebody wants you to be stuck, and they're happy to see you stuck. This is definitely a week to listen to the messages from your guides, because it looks like your guides are trying to save you from some type of an outcome. If you have been thinking about travel, there is some type of travel delay. Maybe some type of an issue with a car. I keep hearing a timing issue, or this is a timing belt. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. I think your financial situation could be picking up for you next week with this time, or pretty soon. But it looks like you're waiting. You're waiting for some money, or you're waiting for some news about work. And it ends up working out well for you. And I also see where your guides are saying be careful about your surroundings, where you are, okay? What's going on around you. I don't know. There could be some type of fall. stumble and fall type of situation, or this is like a mishap, a misstep with your money. Advice for the Virgos, Holy Spirit. Alchemy. As soon as I'm grabbing this deck, and then I happen to see this card. I think that some of you could be doing some type of spell work here, having to do with, not necessarily spell work, but it could have something to do with improving your money, speaking to your spirit guides. I think, Virgo Nation, you have the ability to turn water into wine, but I think it's your state of mind that might really be blocking you from seeing that this week. If you've been ashamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I am a lovable, caring person. So this week, Virgo Nation, you could really be carrying around some negative energy. There could be some very critical people around you. So this is like, be careful of your thinking. Make sure that your thinking is empowering and it works for you and not against you. Listen to your intuition this week, because it looks like you might have some shady people around you, Virgo Nation, and I think you're going to notice the red flags. Your inner voice is your best friend, the best friend you'll ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just going with your intellect. So I think that this is definitely a time to dig in and listen to your intuition. Like I said, there are certain red flags around you, and I think that certain things are avoidable. You can choose to detox yourself possibly from certain people, because it looks like some people around you, unfortunately, Virgo Nation, this week mean you some type of harm or vice versa. Take baby steps. Go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. I think that there might be some long-term goals that maybe you are making for yourself in hindsight, with some financial goals, financial decisions, right, that you are thinking about. And it's like your guides are saying, don't rush, Virgo. Take the planning. Make the necessary plans. Do your recon when it comes to some goals here that maybe you're moving toward. Exactly. They're telling you slow down. Take baby steps. It looks like you're rushing through life. Maybe you feel like you're late. You're showing up late for everything. Or you're driving erratically, driving way too fast. Slow down. To avoid burnout, do not do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. This could be with some type of personal goal, personal development, career, whatever this is. I think that your guides are telling you slow down. This concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope that it was helpful. If you'd like to book a personal, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you for tuning in this week. I will see y'all next week. Take good care. Peace out.